All right. We have a date for the return of Samurai Jack for a fifth season on Adult Swim. And that will be March 11th at 11:30 Eastern Time. Now, I'm curious. That is going to fall on... That's going to fall on a Saturday. That's a problem. Because I'm fairly certain that's the same time block for Dragon Ball Super on Saturdays. So I don't know if maybe they'll just be moving times around. I don't know. They better not stop showing Dragon Ball Super. I just remembered this past week that I was like, oh yeah, that aired. I need to start watching that. And, they've only done the first 3 episodes, but it's like, no, don't do this. I need Dragon Ball Super in my life right now. But I am also very much looking forward to the return of Samurai Jack. And you are quite a fan yourself, from what I understand.
Yes. When that came out... Actually, no. I didn't start watching Samurai Jack I didn't watch, all the seasons of Samurai Jack until I was a freshman in college. Because I had a lot of free time on my hands. And one of my buddies had told me that he had just gone through and, rewatched them. And was just they're just as good as when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw them on TV, but I never actually got to watch them. And that could have been my parents being like, oh, we don't want you to watch anything violent. Okay, well, every cartoon from your generation was violent, so...
Tom and Jerry,
Looney Tunes,
people literally having shotgun blasts to the face.
Yes, and he wasn't fighting robots. So, and it was anytime
it was toned down, my goodness.
Yeah, so... I think my parents may have been the reason why I wasn't able to watch that when it first came out, but I went back and I rewatched and I was just I loved the art style, because the art style and Cartoon Network around when all those cartoons were coming up were just this is so cool, especially because it was all hand drawn. Mm-hmm. So I was that's so cool.
But it was done. It was still done digitally even then, because there's no. If you notice, there's no black line separating his robe, the gray areas and the white areas of his robe. There's no black lines. It's just all seamlessly done with very little outlining done.
Yeah, it was a really well done show. And when you told me about this, I had just finished watching it, so I was like,
perfect timing.
So I'm really looking forward to this, and other than even my buddy who was really into it, he didn't hear about this until I told him about it. And other than him, there's only one other guy that I know of who knows about this, and I don't know. He's been the only other person that I've been able to gush a little bit on, so it's been a little I don't know.
You're looking forward to it.
Yes, as a fellow animation lover and a fan of the series, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, now, unfortunately, there is a downside. This will be the ending of Samurai Jack. There will not be a 6th season. And there's only going to be 10 episodes.
Ooh.
So it will be short, but I'm sure it'll be sweet. My one complaint with the show, and I think I might have voiced it here or not. But my one complaint with the show was it did seem like they would kind of start to recycle certain themes. Sometimes he'd have to go on a journey and rediscover the purpose of his mission. Sometimes it was just a standard battle with Aku directly. Sometimes he thought he was getting home and then he wasn't getting home, or Back to the Past. So I think with 10 episodes, they really don't have room to recycle much. Like, I really hope they took their time with this, and each of those 10 episodes has been, thought out to the point where you're not going to see any of that. You're just going to see all original stories. I want to see the return of all the characters, especially the Scotsman. I believe he was voiced by John DiMaggio, who, of course, does Bender and a bunch of other cartoon voices. I'm pretty sure. I'm just guessing that off the top of my head. I might be wrong.
He does Jake the dog.
Yes, Jake the dog off Adventure Time. If you've ever played Final Fantasy X, Wakka. If you like Wakka. Nobody likes Wakka. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to this. So again, the premiere is going to be March the 11th. It seems like we're getting a lot of good things in March. The Switch is coming out. Breath of the Wild is coming out. This is coming out. That Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 collection is coming out in March. March is going to be a very good month. Something to look forward to.